Hello, Jonathan here, Prince of the Interwebs, and I'm just getting up to some really annoying shit on Twitter. Um, so Sam Pepper has released part 3 of the social experiment, aka PR cover-up. Ugh, now he's being like, oh, look, I was just doing this to draw attention to the issue. Also, men really have it hard and are assaulted too. Okay, yes, it's true, but like, of course there's going to be more outrage on the one where a woman is assaulted because more women are assaulted. Pure numbers, pure statistics, don't be a douche. And I really don't buy the fact that it was just a prank and everyone was in on it, but I somehow doubt that because if everybody was in on it and you were such a good person, then maybe there wouldn't be so many claims of assault from other people at conferences. Maybe there wouldn't be so many videos on your channel where you're doing pretty much the exact same thing. Then, like, perhaps I would believe Sam Pepper if his track record weren't complete shit. Of course, sponsors and other industry people who aren't at all connected to the community, he'll just show them part 3 and be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that whole sexual assault thing. It was all just a social experiment." And then I'll show them that video, and they'll be like, "Oh," because they won't look at anything else on his channel because they don't do that. And yeah, they'll be wonderful. Not to say that all brands and all like industry people don't actually look into people's track records properly, but a lot of them don't seem to when you look at the people who are still getting sponsorships and still getting business from certain people. So, yeah. Because they're just like, oh, here's a channel, it's big, I'm gonna work with it. They maybe they'll watch a couple videos that are sent to them, but like a lot of these people just don't watch YouTube. Or if they do, they watch to a very minimal scale. I'm generalizing, but this is my experience with dealing with people in advertising and the rest of the YouTube industry. And like I said, on the flip side, there's some very successful people who are ingrained in the community, and that's why they're very successful people. Okay, I'm filming a thing right now that's basic. Oh, look at the 2700K, 7000K. That's the difference. No, this isn't 7000K, otherwise I'd be blue, but the difference in color temperature, it's great. Anyway, so I'm making this video right now. It is again about the whole sandpaper thing. But I want to I would like there to be an actual investigation in this because, like, right now, all we have is Sam Pepper saying, "Oh no, I didn't. It was a social experiment, and we basically are just forced to take his word for it." Doesn't excuse his actions, and then he's saying that they're paid actors, whatever. It doesn't excuse the fact that you are putting out a video to 2.4 million subscribers, basically saying that it's okay to harass women just because you didn't actually do the harassing, not really, doesn't mean that it's okay. Anyway, he's trying to dilute the argument by adding in different elements, but what would really help is if there was a third-party investigation that like looks at things like on his phone or whatever, or some of his messages on Facebook or that kind of thing. So there should be it would be nice if there was like a warrant for an investigation. Then we would actually know. And we know if messages and shit got deleted, well, okay. That pretty much puts the nail in that coffin.
Because if we saw him messaging people being like, "Holy shit, what do I do?" What people were freaking out, like, I think we wouldn't be surprised, but I think we kind of need that. Because someone was talking to me the other day about how, like, oh, do we have lawyers on YouTube? I'm like thinking most of us don't need to. For most of us, this isn't an issue. However, in some cases, oh, okay, just got something. In some cases, I think that we do need to think about the legality of what we do online. And I think some people do need to be investigated for what happens, like they would if it was happening on TV or in any other industry. Just because online video is new and no one really knows what to do with it doesn't mean that the same standards of decency don't apply. I should really stop talking about this. So this is cool. I just got an email from, or rather a Facebook message from Tastemade, and they seem interested in my content and want me to be part of their network. So I'm gonna have a meeting with them tomorrow. Um, I'm hesitant about most network deals always 100% of the time. However, Tastemade, I'm curious about. Well, first of all, they started off contacting me by actually saying my name, so that helps. They actually did check out my content because you kind of have to know my name to, yeah. Otherwise, the other MCNs that don't actually watch any of your content or even check anything out, they'll just write, "Hello, just eyeball it." I'm like, no. Um, but anyway, they seem to be an MCN that's more devoted to audience development. So that's what I'm curious about mostly. Because here's the thing, they only have like 300 people who are part of their network, like 300 creators. So I'm much more inclined to join a network like that than one like Fullscreen that has like thousands and thousands and thousands of creators. Like even if they have less employees, the amount of network employees for each networked channel is a lot higher. So that means that you get a lot more attention and you get a lot more for your money potentially. Which is why at one point I was like thinking about asking to or applying for a big frame, but then they got acquired by Awesomeness. So I'm like, wait, nope. Tastemade seems to be backed by a lot of money, um, so which is good, which is actually really great, and they're investing in channels, so they'll basically, yeah, have some awesome channels. And I'm like looking, I'm like, I can make some pretty great stuff. If I had a lot more cash, that would really simplify the process. I also want to talk about promotion for the cookbook because, like, it's a perfect fit. Anyway, but again, I have a meeting for this tomorrow. I'll talk about it with them like in detail, and like I'm not just some random person who doesn't know anything about networks. So, gonna ask lots of questions. Okay, the video is edited, it's done. I am just making the thumbnail for it. That's gonna be fun. Let's finish this. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. I haven't gone to the grocery store because I don't want to buy expensive groceries at the grocery store that's right here. So, yeah, I haven't also been out of my apartment that much lately because of a lot of stuff happening on the internet. So I've been responding to that. Can you paint with all the colors of the paint by number kit? I don't know what that was. Ignore it. Pretend it was good. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm gonna comment on comments now. Oh, I just realized I said my hair was a mess at some point in today's vlog as well. Oh no, it's probably the exact same thing. And I'm glad you laughed at my comment. Or that I laughed at your comment. Maybe you laughed at my comment too. Let's just assume you did. Um, I farted as you said that you keep farting. Maybe it's contagious and psychological? Could you have eaten something weird from that made you fart so much? Yes. I probably have. And now I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Wow, actually, really